Hi and welcome to In the Front Row, all things reactions, reviews and interviews. My name is Jamie Lee and today I'll be doing a review of the latest movie to hit cinemas called Cocaine Bear. I'm still in disbelief that there's a movie called Cocaine Bear, but it's out there, it's real, I know because I went and watched it, so I need to give a massive shout out to Universal Pictures. Thank you for letting me go and watch this one as an early screener on the big screen, which is the only way to watch this insane, mind-blowingly wild movie. This movie is inspired by a true story from the 1980s about a drug smuggler who was smuggling duffel bags of cocaine to a drop spot in a forest. The plane crashed and the drugs were ingested by a big black grizzly bear who overdosed on coke. This movie started fairly similar to the origin story, but then we went on this bear hunt that is nothing like the songs and nothing like the fairy tales that we have heard before. Cute cuddly mama bear came looking for her porridge, but instead found powder, which sent her on a wild rampage, and she stopped at nothing to get her next fix. This movie was wild. It was insanely gory. If you're into slasher films, I feel like this is one that you'll probably enjoy because some of the kills in this were unbearable. Sorry, that was cringy, but I had to chuck that one in there. So remember the scene from The Boys where A-Train skull drags Blue Hawk around the block? Yep. That's in there. People are losing limbs. People are getting decapitated. There's a scene where the apex predator is ripping out, eating the guts from somebody, like something that you would typically see in The Walking Dead from zombies, you see in this. It is just ridiculously stupid, ridiculously outrageous, and it is so funny and so entertaining. Slasher films and gore movies typically aren't my thing, so when I was shocked and completely grossed out in this movie, which was a lot of the time, I was still invested in it because the dark comedy kept me entertained. I was super engaged from the start to the end because the comedy was funny. Most jokes landed, and it was refreshing to have something to laugh at that was genuinely funny. The jokes were so well written. They were bold. They were unapologetic. I mean, the tagline for the movie was "Beware High Bear." I mean, that's crack up alone. Get it? Crack up. Anyway, I thought it was really funny.
Man, you fucked.
This movie featured a huge cast, all who were fantastic as their characters. Some obviously funnier than others due to fit the narrative, but I thought all of the actors did a really great job with this. The movie was directed by Elizabeth Banks and stars Ray Liotta, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Margo Martindale, Isiah Whitlock Jr., Christian Convery, Brooklynn Prince, Keri Russell, Alden Ehrenreich, and Jesse Tyler Ferguson, who, as I said, I thought all of them were really, really good in this movie. The plot had two different yet intertwined storylines. You had a mum searching for some kids, you had the criminals searching for the cocaine, and then you had some tourists who caught the crossfire in between. But I like the simplicity of the plot because majority of the time we got exactly what the title implied, which was a bear on cocaine. In my opinion, the real star of this show was the apex predator mama bear herself. I thought the CGI on the bear looked absolutely terrific from start to finish. I loved the facial features that they tried to give her, expressions and things like that. Everything to do with the bear was terrifying and also really detailed, really great to watch. The scenery looked awesome as well. We're in this tiny little town. You're going through this creepy forest and into the dark caves, and then you've got the river with the flowing water and the waterfalls and things. Everything just fit the theme really well. The music in this was really fun, and the sound effects in this were often eerie and at times disturbing. There were times when the bear was about to eat people and it would let out this mighty roar, and it would also let out a different sound that was sort of like oh nom 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 nom, but more like a bear, I guess. And I was just laughing because I was like, oh, it's just a high hungry bear. I thought it sounded really funny. To do with the narrative, there was a character in this that probably didn't need to be. They tried to give them a dramatic twist in the final act, but ultimately I felt like it felt flat. I didn't feel like they made that much of an impact on the overall narrative, so I thought that was kind of unnecessary if I'm being honest. But otherwise, I really liked the simplicity of the plot. I was curious to watch Cocaine Bear, and that's exactly what I got to watch, a bear on cocaine, and it was ridiculously stupid but refreshingly funny and a really entertaining watch from start to finish. If you are into dark comedy and have a dry sense of humor like I do, if you like slasher films, I really feel like this is a movie that you would enjoy. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments if you've watched it or when you watch it. Let me know what you guys think of it. I thought it was very, very good. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna stop now. If you like this video, give it a like. Please give it a like out of pity for my lame jokes anyway. And then head on over to my Instagram and give me a follow over there as well, please. Okay, sweet as. Have a good day. Bye.